Hey people, welcome back to Film Screeny. Beyond Scared Straight was a show which had lots of fans and was loved by people. Although it has ended, still there are many things that people love remembering. So today we're going to talk about 7 strange people that appeared on the show and are still talked about today. But before we begin, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. Alright, now let's begin. Number 7. Dylan. So the first that we have on the list is a young guy who was punished with 30 years of imprisonment for the crime of house invasion. He wasn't alone in this, and he had 2 friends with him who were arrested as well. When asked why he did it, he simply replied that one of his friends had asked him to do so, and in return he would give Dylan a few ounces of marijuana. And so, to get his hands on the drug, he did something that landed him in prison for 30 years. Number 6. Christopher. Christopher is a 13-year-old boy who managed to get himself to prison for computer hacking, which is indeed illegal. He was smart enough to send viruses in people's computers through their Facebook and could figure out an individual's banking details, which is illegal and so had a punishment of imprisonment. Christopher for sure wasn't a dumb kid, as he had skills that average grown-up people don't have. And this is why he was the first computer hacker to be featured on the show, which is something huge and strange at the same time. Number 5. Brinley. So the next weird case that featured in Beyond Scared Straight was that of Brinley, who was a 17-year-old boy sent to prison because he used to domestically abuse his parents. Although this is kind of done by every teenager out there, Brinley was different and was more aggressive than a normal teenager, and even had fought in the prison with the inmates, but later when one of the inmates gave him a lecture about how he should get his life straight, surprisingly he took it all well and listened to all of it with a lot of patience, showing that he is a smart kid after all. Number 4. David. The next prisoner that we have on the list is 15-year-old David, who was brought to prison by his own family because of anger issues and violence against them. According to them, he used to throw things at them when he would get angry. Sometimes when his family called the cops on him because of how destructive he was, he used to yell at them and throw things at them too, saying that he would give them a reason to arrest him. The kid was no doubt crazy and weird, as sometimes around the cops he would act normal only to later act differently. Number 3. Willie. People can be super strange at times, and Willie is one of them. This boy is one weird kid. He didn't only go into prison at such a young age, but he had the guts to put up this fearless attitude that angered everyone around him. This attitude was also seen when he was taken into prison when he smiled at a murderer who was in for killing someone. This act of his pissed the inmate, so he started yelling at Willie, but things didn't change and Willie still had that fearless look on his face. Smiling at a murderer? The boy has guts. Number 2. Keyshawn. Keyshawn is one of the teenagers who were brought into the courtroom because of some crime that he allegedly committed. He, along with some other kids, were being asked to follow rules like taking off their shoes and piercings, but Keyshawn did the total opposite, showing an attitude towards law enforcement that resulted in them treating him very roughly and putting him on the ground. Number 1. Lexi. So this next kid that featured on the show was a 15-year-old girl named Lexi who was known for being a fighter. She admitted that she is disrespectful and that she likes stealing and fighting. Her mother sent her to this program since she was getting super aggressive. Even in the prison, she made sure that she came face to face with every prisoner. Once, she had this face-off with one of the inmates, and the result was that the prisoner was taken away as the cops thought he was the one who initiated it. Lexi sure was someone who needed to get her life straightened out. These were a few of the strange people featured on Beyond Scared Straight. Well, this brings us to the end of our video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't liked the video yet, it's never too late. Give it a thumbs up, people. We'll see you soon in another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.